Welcome back to part 4 of the Mario Kart DLC. I don't know what part this is, honestly. I don't know why I gave it a part number. I feel like part numbers help keep things in order. When we do things sporadically like me, like what are you really numbering? This time we're going to finish up with the Wave 4 DLC. I think that's Wave 4. The Boomerang Cup. Oh god, it's always so loud. Oh my lord. Alright. I think I'm rocking the same card as last time. I think I was baby Rosalina. And I still have a sound delay, so if I burn out, you will know why. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, smart steering is off. Auto accelerate is on. Alright, I won't lie. Okay, so I play a lot of games on the Xbox Series X and the PS5, obviously. I have kind of slowed on playing Switch as much. And while this clearly does not look... Oh, wait a second. Hold on. There was another bizarre... I think... Is it Mario Kart DS? Or Mario Kart 3DS? Or Mario Kart 7? There's a bazaar. I think in Mario Kart 7. That's just so interesting. That section looks like another bazaar. Which wouldn't surprise me because Mario Kart would have referenced itself, I'm sure. But anyway, I gotta say, I really do appreciate Nintendo graphics. Like, they obviously don't get the same amount of love as like Xbox Series X and PS5 and high-powered PCs and all that. But for what they are, I mean, the fact this game doesn't have ray tracing and all that cool stuff that we're made to love, I do think the game looks really nice. I mean, the way the sun reflects off the street, it's cool. It's kind of weird because it's sort of like you would think the streets would be wet, kind of like Cyberpunk 2077 syndrome, where like the street would have to be like asphalt would have to be wet to reflect like that much light. Otherwise, you'd be driving in like regular sunlight and you'd be blinded everywhere you go because the black pavement is just reflecting the daylight. But regardless, I think these games look good is what I'm saying. I appreciate how colorful they are. You know, we went through that period where like every freaking game was earth tone, like the Uncharted era, or like the early Uncharted era, where like every game was just going for hyper realism. Which, to go circle back to my conversation in like the last part, I think about graphics, it's interesting because like PS3 graphics didn't look that real. Like, they looked better than what we were used to, but looking back on them, they don't look that real. I'm playing GTA 4 again. Nothing looks like hyper realistic like it does in like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 2022 for the Xbox Series X. But they looked real enough that they went with like realistic color palettes, so things were like more washed out, and not everything was vibrant and colorful like it is in these fantasy worlds. So it's just nice that Nintendo keeps with that in their games. I mean, I appreciate it. I know other people do too. I don't like the fact that those toads or the Shy Guys up on the top left of that scoreboard are like clearly 2D images. Like, granted, could the Switch really handle like 3D polygonal models like everywhere? I wouldn't be surprised if it couldn't give me that. Okay. Shout out to Isabel. I need to get back on Animal Crossing. I played that during the pandemic. Here's what happens. Every time I play, and nah, he got me. Yep. Every time I play a Animal Crossing game, which has only been for the 3DS, Animal Crossing New Leaf and Animal Crossing New Horizons. That's so weird. Why is it called they're both New Leaf? Like they're both new? Animal Crossing New Leaf and Animal Crossing New Horizons? That's so weird. I just realized that. Anyway, both those games. Can I get my speaker? Oh, I can't get my speaker. All right. Both those games I played probably for like 3 to 6 months straight, and then never touched them again. It's funny too because like I really like Stardew Valley. Like, I really like Stardew Valley. I haven't played it in a while, but I put like a couple hundred hours into that game. Definitely more than Animal Crossing. And it's funny because Animal Crossing, I think it's because if you stop and think about it, this is completely gone off the rails in terms of what I'm talking about, but Animal Crossing, the real-time clock, while it's like a cool idea, it's very it's very trying because you literally cannot like speed run the game. Like you can't do anything faster than reality. And because of that, it can be a little disheartening. Like you want to progress the game, you want to progress the story, and it's like, well, no, I have to wait literally until tomorrow to be able to say, okay, now I'll go and trade this thing in at Tom Nook's store. I knew I was gonna hit that junk. I knew I was gonna hit that junk. Or I have to wait for my fruit to grow so that I can get some money back for it or whatever. It's just kind of interesting. I mean, it's novel, but compared to something like Stardew Valley, which allows you to skip ahead of things because you can skip ahead, like you can literally just go to sleep and start the next day. I mean, that's a win. That's a +1 in my book. I think it's only really noticeable now because I don't have as much time to game as I did even when I was playing like New Leaf. Like New Leaf was 10 years ago. And it's like, think about where I am now to where I was then. It's like, yeah, I had hella time to play games. I mean, I still have hella time to play games apparently, but not as much as I did back then. Honestly, if I get to the point where I don't have hella time to play games, like, am I even alive at that point? Like, do I really want to be in that world? Because, like, I get it. There's more important things in life than gaming. But I genuinely enjoy gaming. I genuinely enjoy playing video games. Granted, I will say I need to detox at times from them. And that's, like, super important. Like, I recently just spent the week actively not playing. Let me get up there. Oh, I'll get that good. That's that Tony Hawk. That's that Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Actively not playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 2022 for the Xbox Series X because I wasn't having fun. And if you're not having fun with something, you gotta stop. Like, you gotta stop. That's the only way to do it, really. Oh, I knew it. You're such a snake. I don't know why Toadette's always the one. Like, if I'm playing as... I don't know if it's, like... They're, like, rivals in this game, but, like, the last time I was playing this last night, and it's currently April 1st. Happy April Fool's Day if you're so inclined to celebrate. Overwatch is... Oh, that's what I'll do. I'm going to play Overwatch next. That's crazy. I forgot about that. But yeah, Toadette was, like, my second-placed rival the last time. It was Toadette, Bowser, and I think Mario. Yeah, I've had this game obviously for 9 years, and there are some carts and some equipment pieces that work better. Like off-road, you have off-road stats, and like I totally get that, but I do wonder, like, does it make a difference for something like this, or does it only make a difference for, like, if you're, let's say, on the track? Oh, that's some shite. Or does it only make a difference if you're on the track? Like, see how there's the mud there? Like, does the off-roading stat only impact that type of mud? Or if it's like the track is mud? Because it's not like I'm necessarily going slower than I would be going. Come on, you gotta hit him. There you go. There you go. It's not like I'm going slower than I would be going if I had, like, off-road gear, I would assume. I don't know. I need to look into how the stats work in this game because I don't actually know. In other news, the reason why I'm playing this, the only reason why I'm playing this is going to be a short episode, is because I want to play more Mario World. I swear, Sonic fan games and Sonic, like classic Sonic games, are possibly my favorite genre series of games. But Mario World is up there with, like, my favorite platformers. And I know I'm saying this in the LP, but, like, I forget because, like, I don't play Mario fan games. I don't play Kaizo games. I don't play Mario fan hacks. So I don't have this, like, modern nostalgia. I say modern nostalgia in the sense it's not like I played, Sonic fan games when I was, 5 years old. But it's like, I don't have this, like, oh my god, this need to go and play Mario fan games the way that I like to actively play Sonic fan games. And so it's weird because when I play Mario World, I'm thinking about it throughout the day. I'm like, oh man, I want to get back and play, you know, through Vanilla Dome. I want to get to freaking the Forest of Illusion. Like, and I forget about how that feels because I'm always focusing on Sonic games. So it's kind of nice to like jump into a different. Come on, man. It's kind of nice to jump into a different game series. That said, back to Mario Kart. I really wish that they didn't do. Oh no, that's mine. That's mine. That's mine. I really wish that they didn't include the Mario Kart Tour levels because that seems like a cop out. I don't know. I feel like these levels. I can't put my finger on it, but I feel like these levels play a little bit differently than the other Mario levels, like other Mario Kart levels that are like legit. Oh, you suck. They're legitimately Mario Kart levels. And I don't know if it's because like the game is a different type of game. I don't know. I've never played Mario Kart Tour, but they just don't feel like the other levels for some reason. Possibly too because the a lot of the tour levels seem to like change, or like instead of it being 3 laps, it's 3 sections, which was usually reserved for like Rainbow Road. Like you don't usually get that junk in like some random Mario Kart stage. Like it's like Rainbow Road might do 3 laps instead of, oh, you gotta get on there. You gotta. No, that's crazy. That's so crazy. This is my last hope. This is my last hope. My last will and testament. Oh, that hit me. Yo, you're trash. That's so crazy. RNG is so stupid. Like I hate Mario Kart because of that jump. Like, how do I go 3 first place and I end up in 5th place? Like, that's some trash. That's some trash. Well, that sucks. It's like I still win, but now I don't get any stars. Like, that's trash. Who let the baby drive? That's what I want to know. God, we need a new Donkey Kong game. We really do. Maybe after I finish Mario Kart, I will do Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. I've done it on my channel. I did that like early. It was like 2016 on my channel. Go check out the freaking What I'm Playing episode. But that's going to do it for this episode of What I'm Playing. Next time I play this, we'll probably have... Oh, wait, coin runners? Don't they have... Oh, there are different modes. That's what I thought. Do they have shine runners, or is it just coin runners? Let me see here. Balloon Battle, Renegade... Shine Thief. I miss shine runners so much from Mario Kart DS. That was so good. Next time we come back, we will play Wave 5 of the DLC. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.